It's unusual for a philosopher born only halfway through the 19th century to make a statement about education that still rings true over 50 years after his death. When John Dewey said, "If we teach today the way we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow," he was hinting at something educators are still grappling with today. The notion that successful education doesn't just hinge on what we teach our young people, but how we teach them. In the past 40 years, the evolution of technology has sped up significantly, and it's really changed the way we live and the way we learn. Those of us who were around before technology became commonplace can sometimes still see the novelty in it, but for the generation since then, the ability to use technology in almost every aspect of their lives has become a real expectation. At Pearson, we're obsessed with the implications of technology for learning and for teaching. Today's learners are very media-oriented. They respond well to a mixture of input, sometimes all at once. They're listening to internet radio, watching a video news feed, looking at Facebook, and messaging their friends all at the same time. They find motivation, meaning, and value in every one of these interactions. As students, they want their learning to be personalized. They want immediate feedback, they want interactivity and engagement, and they don't want to power down when they walk into the classroom. This expectation is being carried to the front of the classroom as well, as this technology-raised generation begins replacing baby boomers as teachers and administrators. Today's educators still demand academic rigor, strong research base, and alignment to standards. But more and more, they're also demanding solutions that teach in the way kids want to learn, in the way they themselves want to learn. At Pearson, their desire is our obsession. At Pearson, we've drawn from a long history of the best textbook imprints in the market: Scott Forsman, Addison Wesley, Prentice Hall. And we've taken that tradition of high-quality, research-based, effective instruction, and we've given it a whole new delivery. We're talking about fully digital educational courseware. We're talking about programs like Waterford Early Learning, SuccessMaker, NovaNet, and Ellis, which really grab the attention of today's learner. These systems automatically differentiate instruction, so they work just as well for kids who are struggling, kids who are learning English, kids with disabilities, as they do for kids who are gifted. We're talking about programs whose sophisticated motion truly personalizes instruction. We're talking about learning management and the data to make informed decisions. We're talking about the support services you need to help ensure a best practices implementation. We're talking about systems that are in use in thousands of schools across this country and around the world because they are truly reliable and easy to use. But more than talking, we're listening. Listening to what works and what doesn't work. We're listening to what you want as a teacher and what kids want as students. We're listening to what you need to teach better than we taught yesterday. And we're constantly working to deliver it for you.